there's something called self-petitioning by spouses. So an American citizen marries a foreigner, and what we've seen is not a non-trivial number of examples where the foreign spouse lies about being abused, because if you've been abused, you can get your green card without, I mean, you can get citizenship without having to wait for the right amount of time. Often these are fake claims. The American citizen, and this is the part of the question, the American citizen has never been afforded a chance to respond to those claims. Essentially, the foreign person who's claiming abuse simply is believed automatically, and this has real implications for the American citizen who's being accused of abuse. So do you anticipate changes in that where the American will be able to respond?
Look, the whole marriage visa arena is rife with fraud. And one of the things we find when I go visit a field office, for instance, where particular national communities have settled nearby. So, you know, people coming in from country A don't scatter all over the country. There are communities that crop up. And what we see is when a couple of people start getting the idea of a new way to do marriage fraud, boop, all of a sudden, like that whole community is using the idea. And so it's those patterns. We talked about turning a lot of our system electronic so we can spot patterns more easily. This is one of the ways, one of the opportunities for advantage on the fraud detection side. Because, Mark, you're absolutely right. The American citizen has an awful lot at stake in that accusation. These are not things that go away, right? And we take them very seriously in this country. I certainly do as an employer when this exists for people in my office. And to just blithely provide no due process and not require a court proceeding behind an accusation like that is an inadequacy that is also just screaming for fraud, and it's one of the areas we need to address.